All right, so we're almost through. This is going to be how to manage your GMB. Before we get started, I just want to let you know to look in the comments specifically on this. I'm going to have quite a few things linked, okay? So I'm going to have a link to the cell phone app to be able to see your profile, see the performance, manage those reviews, manage the performance, etc. I'm also going to have a link to some of the things that we're going to discuss. So just make sure to check out the content in the description of the video, okay? So first thing we're going to talk about here, we went over on the prior one how to optimize it. Here we're going to talk about managing it, okay? Uh, First thing we're going to do is review. So if you don't have the app, you get that down below, but that will come to your phone whenever you have a new review. And you want to respond to those. As we know in business that you're not always going to get great 5-star reviews from everyone. Responding to those is great and it's necessary, but ultimately the more important ones to respond to are ones that aren't so great for a couple of reasons. One, it shows other potential customers that you're responding and you're listening to that customer's needs or concerns, and it gives that customer reassurance that you're going to do what you can to help make them whole and figure out what was wrong, and is it something you need to change with your business, is it just a disgruntled customer, really tease that out. And so from this area, you can go to read reviews, and it will show these reviews of people who posted, and you can see that the owner responded there. Um, and so this is how you get to it from this site. You'll have to download the app and see that yourself, but it's a similar process. You'll get a notification. You'll be able to respond to those reviews. Um, the other thing I want to show you here that we'll have linked below is this performance area. So this performance will kind of show you how you're doing, and if this business is getting clicks, how many people viewed, how the searches are coming from, how many people viewed the business profile, how many viewed it in the search results, et cetera, et cetera. How many calls were directly from the business profile itself. We don't have messaging set up, I believe, on this one, but it'll show how many messaging uh, originations came from the profile, how many website clicks came from the profile. And so this will show you the overall performance of how things are doing, and if you need to, track kind of what you're doing with the GMB and make any changes or not. Again, this will also be available on the app. Um, the other thing that I wanted to really show you that I mentioned kind of early on that is probably the biggest key outside of the good content and optimizing the profile with all of the information is reviews. So I already mentioned, responding to reviews, both positive and negative, is huge. Having reviews, period, is a big factor. Again, I don't know specifically how much of a factor, but I know from experience that getting reviews from customers is going to push your profile up in the rankings, period. And the biggest mistake I see and still see business owners doing is that I'm Todd and I have Todd's Tree Service Company. I have my GMB, I've got my website, I've got, other ways if I'm advertising. Customers are finding me, I'm going to provide a service, and I wait for them to organically give me a review, right? I might say, hey, give me a review if you liked it. But think about it from a customer side. How often are you guys leaving reviews on places you eat, services um, uh, use from a different business? It's tough, right? It's not the first thing that comes to our mind. And so this simple thing has driven so many reviews for so many clients that y'all need to for sure use this. So on this area, ask for reviews. So click that. So this is going to show this link here. This is your review link. So anyone who has this link will be directly directed to the area on your Google profile, Google business profile, to leave a review. And so now I'm going to show you something really cool. So what you want to do is copy this link, save it somewhere safe, right? So you can send that link to friends and family, have them leave reviews in the area. That's something I would do regardless. Make sure they're in the area in a different Google account so you can get those reviews cooking. When you first have your profile. So send that link to friends, family, colleagues, anyone that's kind of in that area that can leave a review about your business to start getting those reviews added. But the next thing I want you to do is, and I'll have these linked below, is you can take that link and I will send you this URL and you can generate a QR code. And you'll see this in a second. So this has generated your QR code. So this now, when someone scans this with their phone, will go directly to that profile page for them to leave a review. And so the cool thing is you can download this. You have to sign up for a free account, screenshot it, whatever. Um, and the most underutilized thing is that, there's no real impetus for customers to leave a review unless they want to. Unless they had stellar service. If you're a bar, if you're a restaurant, get this QR code made, put it on your coasters, put it on your bar top menus, put it somewhere that's easily accessible, put it by the urinals in the bathroom so people can see it and scan it. Basically, get this in front of customers. The other thing that I've had clients do that are sort of service area based is to go to either Canva, Adobe, or just Google free business cards or business card creation, and put this QR code on a pack of 100, 1,000 business cards, so that every time you go out to give a customer a quote, you give them your business card. Every time you finish a job with that customer, you give them the business card. It has your name, and you can put in some verbiage there that will say, leave a free review if you're satisfied with your service. Scan this QR code. That way, it's much easier for them to do it than having to remember, oh, hey, I clicked on this guy's link in the Google My Business section. I got to go back, find the business, leave a review. It's much easier to get those reviews this way. I've had customers put this QR code on the invoices they send customers at the bottom. That it was pleasure working for you. Please leave a review scanning this QR code below. This will help you tremendously, and it's something that not many people are utilizing. This is probably, if you get any takeaway from this, is utilize this to get reviews from all your customers. You can have the GMB out there. If it's not optimized and you're not getting reviews, it's not going to help you as much as it could. It'll help, but we really want to get you pushed up to the top, and we want to get you customers, and we want to get you visibility. And this is the biggest, easiest, most underutilized way to really catalyze that movement quicker than just waiting with time. So again, I'll link below how to create this QR code and where that link is. To get back to your submission of a link on your Google profile. And I'll also link a couple a couple websites that clients have used to make business cards. But basically what you need to know is, that link for your Google business profile for customers to submit a link, and then this link for the QR code. And outside of that, you can get very creative with, how you want to utilize displaying this QR code, giving this QR code to customers by way of invoice, business cards, mailers, anything like that. Follow up from your staff via email with the direct link there to leave a review. This is very important. Please, please, please pay attention to this part and utilize this. And I promise you won't be disappointed over time. That's all we have for the managing and the tips and tricks. Again, I really hope everyone got something out of this course, whether or not you had a Google profile for your business prior to or not. I hope that even those of you that had it were able to get some good information on how to increase the usage of your Google profile and hopefully get you more customers. Again, use the community. Please email me with any questions, anything that confused you, anything that I can clear up, anything we can do to help you and get your profile where it needs to be for you to continue to grow your business. Thanks, and I really appreciate your time and attention, and look forward to hopefully talking with some of you on how to make this work even better for you. Thanks again, everyone.